Say again, line Lima, over.
Roger. I say again, line Lima. 3-8 Sierra Papa Victor 324-429. I'll copy.
Solid copy. Do you have any remarks? Over.
Hey, firm. Remarks. All personnel appear to be on guard. Very weak posture. Over.
Roger, solid copy on all. Brown horse out. Godfather, this is Raptor. Stand by for pursuit. Center traffic, over. Roger. Line Sierra. 4 enemy personnel. Break. Line Alpha. Holding what appears to be LPOP's vicinity. MSR. South. Break. Line Lima. Papa Victor. 549er. Tree. Niner 4. How copy so far? Solid copy so far. Over. Roger. Line uniform.
指揮官
Line.
Dance. Glad to see you alive and well, sir.
Are we in luck, sir?
Mission accomplished.
Finally, some good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Had some help from our new friend. I've offered her a place on our team, but I'm not
Nick.
sure she's willing
There's
to
something
accept.
bothering you?
In the meantime, she's welcome to take
Probably
shelter.
about time we parted ways.
Sure. Suppose I'll have.
There's still a place for you in the Brotherhood, if you want it.
I'd be honored to join.
Then that settles it. Aylin, Reese, she shows a lot of...
Thanks.
You don't have to prove anything else.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to... Too bad. I was getting used to...
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have... And you need to understand. We're not soldiers of... If you intend to stay within our ranks...
Understood.
Outstanding. Since I know you're eager, I only ask for 2 things from any...
Right.
You fall in line, you stay in line. There's one last order of business. I'm going to recommend you to be...
Sure.
Now, nothing's official.
Fair enough.
Outstanding.
Ad Victoriam night.
Ad Victoriam. In our eyes, our rallying cry. Now, I've received orders. However, if you want to run a few... I'll leave the choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready.
Shikikan. あとはお願いします。
Something you need?
Dance.
Talk to me.
It's time we called it quits.
Sure thing. I'll head home.
指揮官 Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
たまには私を頼ってもいいですよ。Of course I am.
Takes your breath away. We call our ship the Prydwen. If she's here, help.
After rolling that thing in?
If history's proven anything, It's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance. Besides, why should we hold back when we have something like that at our disposal? That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen. I've received orders that we're both to follow me up to the roof of the police.
I'm listening.
指揮官、合言葉は
Yes.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps in firing.
I've been spoiling for a fight.
Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception.
I eat danger for breakfast.
We're gonna need that.
Tastes like chicken.
Check on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons. Hopefully, their superiority intact. No limits. Now, and I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place for the time being.
Let's say you and me.
Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I
Captain
feel promoted
Kells?
her to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor her entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
So, You're the one Paladin dances to.
Sure. Then what's a soldier supposed to look like?
A soldier is supposed to be an efficient killing machine. Not a relic from the past, playing catch-up with the rest of the world. If Dance hadn't stepped in, accepting outsiders like yourself. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you might expect an endorsement like that to grant you. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to them. As the captain of this vessel, I won't... Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. Your orders are to... If you have any questions...
Can you tell me anything?
Elder Maxon is the supreme commander.
Right.
Without his tenacity and his... In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood. He's an inspiration. Is there anything else?
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder... Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
指揮官合言葉は
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressive,
たまには私を頼ってもいいですよ
now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the City. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their six are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy.
指揮官
Itself.
あとは
Ad Victoriam!
お願いします
Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Elder Maxon?
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
Care about them? I thought we were preparing for war.
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own. The difference is, our war won't reduce civilization to ashes.
I hope this isn't another Brotherhood morals lecture.
Not at all. In fact, it's clear from Paladin Dance's report that you understand our core values. He feels you've become quite an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
A knight? What is this? The Dark Ages?
Judging from the state of the world, it wouldn't be a stretch to say we're living in that era again. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier. Make us proud.
Elder Maxon?
Take some time to familiarize yourself with the ship. Then meet me on the flight deck for your mission.
Yes, sir.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. Congratulations on the day of Knight.
Hi.
How did it look out there?
We've got a lot of Paladin dance, brother.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Maxon seems so young.
Don't let his age fool you. Maxon's a brilliant.
Right.
I'd follow him in.
Why are you so
A decade ago, the Brotherhood had almost gone. The Elder before Maxon sent us down a path that was leading nowhere. He was more concerned, but when Maxon took over, he single-handedly this ship and its crew.
He's a very...
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how, not to put too fine a point on it.
So...
Elder Maxon is understandably particular.
Sure.
He believes in order to keep the Brotherhood strong, as your sponsor, that's why I'm so concerned.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
Good. Because we've got a lot. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power in order to be an effective part of the team. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Hey.
If it looks dead, put one more in its head for good measure. I take the chance.
Roger that. Captain Cade?
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
As long as it doesn't involve petroleum jelly and rubber glue.
No. This isn't that, sort of. I'm going to ask you a serious first question. As a child...
Wouldn't Vault...
Vault tech's screening process? You were a Vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry. Okay, have you ever had...
Have you had...
Well, it's not unusual. We don't want a single... Anyway, this exam...
Never been serious.
Good. Third, have you ever had sexual...
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many wastelanders answer yes to that question. Fortunately, since you haven't spent... Last question. Would you have any problem?
If my life's in danger...
That's an acceptable answer. Excellent. I see no reason to prevent... If you ever need medical...
Proctor Quinlan?
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down here.
I think you're confusing.
Perhaps I need to... Since it's obvious that you aren't...
Maxon wanted...
Ah, yes. Under normal circumstances. However, unfortunately...
Maybe I could...
That would be... As you patrol, I'm authorized to... And if you wish to be assigned, in any event...
指揮官明けましておめでとうございます
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a mire.
いいですよ
Got it.
There it is. Thanks, brother. I owe you.
Lancer Captain Cal, this is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving.
I hope this has something to do with our mission.
Is there a problem? come to Mama. Proctor.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they were locked.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. And this is the powers that... If you need to stop...
Wait, buy them? Since when does the military sell equipment to its own soldiers?
Since someone dropped a whole bunch of bombs and blew up keeping the Brotherhoods. The good news is by having a... I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything. Of course, if you just look...
As long as I don't end up in the brig.
Don't worry. Last thing,
right?
It just involves a little bit. And since I'm... After you're done, in the meantime...
Tegan.
Hesitating to pull the
Tegan.
trigger on any of the
Remember,
Commonwealth scum
come
can
find me
fatal.
when you're done meeting the rest of the
Understandable.
crew.
I'll think about it. Proctor Ingram.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
Sounds like you're just...
Not disappointed, just... Anyway, since my name's Ingram, if your power armor's...
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here.
Sure.
There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6... And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to...
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work. Just fixed a few power armor mods and gave them to Tegan. You might want to check them out.
Sounds good. Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
Looking to pick a fight? I'll help you end it.
Yep.
All of my weapons are mission ready.
Excellent. Sweet.
指揮官、あとはお願いします。
That should hold.
Thank you, sister.
You know, we wouldn't have to worry about them getting out if they weren't on the ship.
Your concerns are noted, Scribe. Give Proctor Ingram my thanks for letting me borrow you.
Scribe Naraya.
Feel free to have a look at the specimens, but please...
Quite a collection.
Well, thank you. Most people... I'm on the cusp if I can crack the...
What do you mean?
The genetic... You see. However, I believe I've discovered... Instead of
I'm sold.
I appreciate the offer, but the specimens I've... What I need are more...
No problem.
I appreciate... I've modified... All you have to do is... Hey, I really appreciate you doing...
Never forget, you are the eyes and the ears of the Brotherhood. If you see or hear anything suspicious, it is your duty to report it immediately. We live in enemy territory now. Your vigilance could mean the difference between life and death. Understood?
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Good. Ad Victoriam, Squires.
Ad Victoriam!
Dismissed.
Dr. Ingram said she needed the suit tested yesterday.
指揮官、合言葉は？
Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing!
All right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure.
合言葉は
Hey.
If you run into any sense, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
Roger that. Elder Maxon?
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew.
Right. What sort of assignment are we talking about?
The kind of assignment where all of the training you've done. Let's get right to it. Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with having those aberrations. To make matters worse, I want you to head over. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, the Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby. Use it to carry our message. Dismissed.
Of course.
Thank you. This isn't a formal. I think we may have gotten expecting you to have, and given that you've adjusted so well to our belief.
So, there is a human being under all of that power armor after all.
Sometimes I need a reminder. When I was an initiate, my sponsor, he was a model soldier. From the moment I fought by his...
I'm sure he had his reasons.
If he had, after I was promoted, the news was... It's taken me a long time. It's because I believe in you.
Well, it took you long enough.
What can I say? Maybe I'm becoming... Well, I've said I trust you.
Yes.
I'll try and keep him in your sight.
My pleasure. I'm not leaving you in peace.
Commonwealth will never be... No problem. Roger that.
Oh, great. Like I don't have enough problems. You don't want to land, do you? Excellent. Sweet. About fucking time. Whoa, what's wrong? Can't see straight? Now.
Now, let's move out.
Got it. Let's go. Follow me.
Finally, human!
Always we're not leaving here in one piece.
Well,
it's over. My pleasure. Yeah. Hot stuff. Let's do this.
got my attention. Sweet. Dead as can be. Done and done.
Falling back!
Sorry. Nice. Sorry, my mistake. I'll be on my way. Sorry.